Alrighty, guys. Jeep Wagoneer. Okay, yeah, this is one of the top of the line Jeep Wagoneers. Y'all know how nice these things are, right? Yeah, very nice. Now, I get asked this question all the time, guys. What are my thoughts on this engine? Okay, the 3-liter, 6-cylinder. No, not a V6, inline 6-cylinder. Okay, twin turbo, Hurricane they call it. All right, some are high output, some are it's two different outputs. Okay, now my answer always I try to change the topic or the subject simply because I haven't had a chance to work on one, or I haven't brought one in the shop, and for that matter I don't see many in the shop. Okay, that could be a good thing, that could be a bad thing, and depending on how you look at it. All right, so I try to refrain from indulging in those conversations until I worked on one, and up until now I had never worked on one. Lo and behold, yes, one of my first one I get to dig into happened to be a overheating. All right, now this is not a brand new car. In fact, damn, I think I got, no, the battery is on, 80 some thousand miles. Okay, not trying to justify any repairs, guys, but at 80,000 miles, anything can happen to your car. This one's in for overheating. Now, here's what's crazy. Yeah, you know the normal routine: check the reservoir, see if it's empty. At that point, I need to duplicate it, so I go on a test drive. I never can get it to overheat. Now, I have refrained from doing this. I will not. I refuse to give a customer their car back with the words C and D, could not duplicate. All right, there is no customer on earth, guys, that's just enjoy bringing their car to the shop. Obviously, maybe still under warranty, right? I think it still is under warranty. There's no customer out there that's willing to that enjoy bringing their car to the shop, going sit down in the waiting room waiting on us to figure out what's wrong with their car. So if they bring it, they obviously think they got a problem, and you shouldn't really play around with overheating. Even though I couldn't duplicate it, I'm still, yes, I need to keep going until I duplicate it. So at that point, you either get on the phone with the customer and get more out of them. When does it overheat? Blah 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 blah. Now, I am aware that there's an overheating concern with this engine, with this vehicle. It stems from a thermostat. Okay, so sometimes we make repairs based off what's the word I'm looking for, based off known problems or a known issue. Yes, guys, this freaking thermostat, oh my goodness. Now, y'all know me, I try to defend. I don't, not really defend, I just speak my what's on my mind. Plastic. Okay, yes, the thermostat is made of plastic. Okay, now plastic, it's not the enemy. I say that all the time. Up until the internals are freaking made of plastic. Okay, moving parts in this thermostat is plastic. Okay, so long story short, I had to replace the thermostat. Now, let me put this disclaimer out here. This video is nowhere on the realm of replacing the thermostat. Don't click this video thinking you're about to watch me replace the thermostat. There's no way in the hell I can record me doing a thermostat on this vehicle. I was so frustrated. I was so pissed off. This is actually harder than, anybody remember the 2.4 multi-air engine? Yeah, that thermostat. Yes, that was your very first one. Oh my God, you cry, you bitch, you moan, you complain, blah blah. I hate that. I'm getting out of this industry. This industry sucks. Then you calm down 2 or 3 more thermostat later. You looking for them, because now you can beat even the warranty time. Yeah. Okay, long story short, it's going to take me a while to get to that way on this one. All right, this depending on how you do it. So it's a pain in the ass depending on the way you do it. Some techs follow the instruction. I suggest you follow, the service direction in the book. Okay, some will go another route. I'm not about to explain which route I went. Okay, but you can see based off the fact that I had to, it's plastic, so you can, at this point, you can break it to get it off, and then get all your bolts. Yeah, this one's I got very frustrated doing this the JT way. I don't really want to talk about that because that could get me in some yeah, but anyway, thermostat and plastic is not the enemy. However, internals Okay, we're dealing with hot coolant. Okay, yeah. All right. Now the one I put on, okay, I couldn't see the insides because this was locked off. Okay, so for all I know, it could be some aluminum metal going on inside. They may have redesigned it, but as it stands right now, this is the original thermostat that was born. I think, what is the year? Is 22 or 23? I don't know what year this is. All right. So in fact, this thermostat gonna get them some problems to the point there's a recall on them. Okay, so if you own a Wagoneer, don't panic. Okay, you're not in any trouble, and the engine is not finna crash on you. It's not finna go belly up. None of that, guys. This is not a panic video. It's just, if you have a Wagoneer, check your recalls. You may have a recall on this thermostat. All right, it's simple. Go in and get a thermostat. Yeah, it's very, guys, car companies don't know they need to change something until that something is out there in the general, public. Until they sell a few and they look for feedback from the owners, that's the only way they're gonna know to change something. Because as it stands right now, when they build cars, they put them in the hands of all the, the engineers, the training instructors, everybody that don't buy them. Okay, they need some field testing going on. So they use employees to do that. Well, employees don't drive them like customers. Okay, no way, no how. All right. Well, anyway, so they're getting a lot of feedback, and one of the feedbacks is one of the most feedback is overheating concerns. So they revised this thermostat. All right, like I say, some models there's a recall, some not. But this beat my ass. This is a pain. I don't think I ever want to do another one. I'm to the point now where I'm finna fill it up, bleeding and fill it up. I'm gonna try this route. There's, like I say, guys, there's several ways you can do everything that you do. All right, pick the best way to work for you. That is what I did as far as replacing it. Again, I don't want to talk too much on how I replaced it or which route I went, because I'm encouraging you to go by the book. All right, yeah, I never try to teach shortcuts. All that stuff you learn on your own, and I found a way to that will work for me. All right, I suggest you do the same. So here's what I'm about to do. Fill this up, try to bleed all the air out, and then go drive it. I need to get in Service Direct and see, is there a bleeder screw on here? If not, I'm gonna utilize my bleeder funnel. Okay, yeah, make sure you go in with the correct coolant too. This is 10-year. All right, now what am I about to do? Like I say, let me fill this up. I'm gonna go dry this thing, but I don't know, guys. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say on this. Yeah, okay. Just, oh my goodness, pain in that. Whew. All right, I gotta go. That's all I have. Just want y'all to know my thoughts on the Wagoneer. And I drove it, like I say, on my test drive. This thing got some get up and go, guys. Take off. I'm trying my best to get it to overheating, so I'm out on the road driving it, punching it. It still ain't overheating, but like I say, the history. Sometimes you can go, your repairs can be based off the history of the particular vehicle or engine you're working on. All right, that's a better explanation. I never got it to duplicate. However, when I took the old thermostat off, I see broken parts internally, so I feel confident knowing I made the correct repair at this point. All right, I gotta go, guys. Man, thanks for watching. I'm still kind of frustrated. Bye.